Is this even working? Is that even... Try being an influencer for a day. Try it. That's literally what's giving right now. Like, I cannot tell if this is like straight or whatever. Hi everyone, it's Keegan. Welcome back to another video, or welcome to me here. Hi, I hope you have an amazing day. Welcome back. We're doing another story time. You guys really loved the first story time, so I thought, why not do another one? You know, I have a new cute little baby microphone, and you know, I thought, why not give it a whirl, give it a go, give it a do-over. My English is horrible today. It's like, what, a Wednesday? No, it's a Tuesday. Never mind, I'm just stupid. So I have been sifting through stories and just events in my life that have happened to give you guys another story time. And you know, I've had a lot of random moments. You know, I was like, okay, what can I talk about that is borderline family friendly, but like also not like too childish, right? And also things that I can actually say on YouTube. And I have found, I think, the perfect thing that will definitely piss me off today, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. I'm going to be talking about the worst date I think I've ever been on in the history of my life. So to set the scene for you, I had just turned 18 and I, you know, wanted to get out there. I am a gay man in a very rural? It's a fun word, rural. Sounds like Carl. What you know about the rules? We're lost, man. We're lost. But anyways, as a gay man in a rural area, gay men are very hard to come by. Even bisexual men are kind of hard to come by, especially if they're, you know, not openly bisexual. Been there, done that. And so, you know, I can't just like walk down the street and find just an openly gay man who's willing to go on a date. So I installed Bumble. Now, if you don't know what Bumble is, I've actually talked about it on my last story time. I've met some of my worst exes on there. Story time's pending. It's just like hell. Like if dating was like the root of all evil, that's hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is just the worst fucking app that you could ever install in the history of man. You are either getting a Discord mod, a catfish, a really weird person who thinks they're a poet, or, you know, just some random jack off, you know, like you're just gonna get the worst people ever. And the dating scene in this area already is bad. So you're really going all out in your options. And so I was, you know, sifting through my options on Bumble and, you know, trying to find some man who just is my type. And that's kind of hard. I saw this one man and oh my God, he was so hot in his pictures. I swear to God. Like, he had the arms, he, you know, had just the black curly hair. Like, oh, praise the Lord. He was my option. And so I swipe up on him. I'm just like, hey. And, you know, we hit it up and we're talking about a few different things. And I'm kind of actually enjoying the conversations with him. He's kind of funny, you know, a little sarcasm. That's kind of my humor. And so, also dick jokes. Dick jokes are my humor too. I'm easy. I text him. I'm like, oh, do you play video games? And he's like, yeah. So, I do this thing. I call it the buffer stage. This is where a lot of men just fail to pass. And it's because I want to play video games with you. I want to see if A, you're good at video games, because I am a gamer. Actually, right behind the camera, I literally have my Xbox turned on, about to play Overwatch. Like, I'm 3 seconds away. Also, the new character Sierra came out, and I'm actually really hyped to play her. So I'm just like, hey, do you want to play some video games? And he's like, yeah, what do you have in mind? And I'm just like, I don't know. I let him choose. And he chose Minecraft, which I was completely fine with. You know, I love Minecraft. He said Fortnite too, but I was kind of just like, we'll play Fortnite if Minecraft gets a little boring. We start playing Minecraft, you know, we set up a little hardcore world and we're vibing, you know, we're having a great time. You know, we're kind of struggle busing a little bit because I think they had just updated the caves at that point. And so we're having a chat. We're doing it, you know, we've been playing for like 2 hours and I was like, hey, do you want to go out on a date? And he was like, yeah. So he had passed my buffer era. And so we go out and we chose the mall. He recommended a few things like going to a restaurant or going to a movie theater. If you choose a movie theater as your first date, you are a psychopath and boring as fuck. Because why the fuck are you going into a movie theater paying all that money just to not talk? You know what I mean? Like, not like talk, because I think talking in the movie theaters is really stupid, but like, you're on a first date. You're getting to know someone. Like, you're not like, you know, enjoying the movie and then like hanging out for hours after that. Like, no, I'm on a tight schedule. Let's hurry it the fuck up. Nothing against movie theaters. I actually think movie theaters are like a really good, like either third or second date. Third. It's a good third date. And also, like, dinner is just a little too on the spot for me. So we just chose the mall. He chose a mall that didn't have a bookstore, and I was really upset about that because I wanted to get a book. The mall around me is kind of boring. There's not really a lot to do. And we get there, and I am sitting there for like 20-ish minutes, kind of just waiting for him. And I was like about to leave, and then I see someone that looked vaguely like the picture that was on the profile. It wasn't. It was him. I'll actually be really honest. It was him. It just wasn't a recent photo of him. But keep your photos updated, because why the fuck am I seeing you 3 seasons ago? Don't show me your best. Show me you now. Like, show me what you look like now. And he's like, hey, we'll call him Eclipse. No, I'm just kidding. We'll call him Moon. We'll get to the nickname in a second. Moon is a very great choice. I'm just gonna say that. So Moon introduces himself. He's like, hi, whatever. And we give each other a hug. Great. It was nice. And so we're just like, what do you want to do? And so I'm just like, hey, let's go shopping. So we go walk around, and I really hope you can't hear that. Okay, I think you can hear my air conditioning. I really hope not. But anyways, so yeah. We walk around and we're kind of having fun. I'm actually enjoying myself. It's been really nice. And we're like chatting it up. He's one of those like gays that really know how to throw it like back at you. Like, just like the just like, we're in sync. We're just having a great time. We have the same sense of humor, dick jokes, I'm easy, just like the whole shebang. And yeah, we were just having a really good time. And so we go and get boba, which like I'm fine with. There's this like one boba. I usually don't really like boba. It's weird. I don't know. But there's this one place that just like knows how to do it, and it just like does it for me. You know what I mean? Like, I am not a boba fan. Like, if you were like, let's go to this place and get boba, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But no, like it's good boba. Like the place that I go, good boba. We're having like a pretty decent time. And then he like looks at me and just like deep throats the straw. Like, he's doing the whole okay. Like, okay, I don't know. I was like, oh wow. And he's like, yeah, I'm an expert. I bet the fuck you are. I bet the fuck you are, bitch. Oh fuck. I'm just like, that's cool. He's like, so wait, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 18. And he goes, ooh, barely legal. I beg your finest fucking pardon. And I just like look at him and I'm like, yeah. And he's like, wait, when did you turn 18? Just like to know. And I'm like, oh, in December. Keep in mind, this date took place in January. I had just turned 18. He's like, ooh, so you're like a newborn baby in this world. And he like puts his arm around me and goes, oh, little baby. And I'm like, suddenly I have devoted my life to Christ and I am a nun. I will never have sex. I've actually chopped off all of my sexual organs and I have now dedicated my life to asexualness. A fucking shiver went down my spine. Like, I felt like the Grim Reaper had just come to like snatch my soul out of my fucking body. The baby shit took me out. It took me the fuck out. I'm just kind of sitting here like this. I was at a loss for words, girl. I was, who fucking says that? You know what I mean? Like, I admit I can be really weird with people. I'm actually very picky with people I hang out with. Now. I was back then, and then like after like I turned like 19, I just kind of like didn't care, which led to my last story time, which go watch that if you haven't yet. But like, I at 18 and now I am very picky about who I just like kind of talk to in general. I don't really like a lot of people anymore. I've become very antisocial, I'll be kind of honest. And so saying you're just a little baby and nuzzling me like a fucking predator is crazy. So we go into Bath and Body Works and I'm just like, okay, that was his idea. I am severely autistic. That's not a surprise, but I get really overstimulated in Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works, as much as I love their candles and like I love their soaps and just like all of that fun shit, I can't stand that store. I really can't. it sets me off because there's just so many smells and I just start getting overstimulated and I want to cry. So we're in Bath and Body Works and he's just like he shoves a fucking candle in my face. He goes, "Look at this one, smell this one." Back the fuck up. I'm getting really uncomfortable telling this story. I'll be kind of honest. I'm putting it on for y'all. Um, this makes I actually haven't thought about this. I think since like removed this from my mind, I really did. It gets worse. I'm just like I pick out a candle. I'm just like, okay, it smells like vanilla, lavender, some like sandalwood. It was a really eclectic smell. Is that the right fucking word for it? I don't know, but I'm already overstimulated and pissed off at this point. So I honestly didn't care at that point. But anyways, I get my candle. I have my boba in my hand. And we continue walking. We go into, I want to say, what's that store called? It's not Forever 21. It's like similar though. I actually don't even remember what the store's called. Anyways, some random fucking department store. I'll insert the fucking name here. And so we go into the store and I really liked the store at the time. I actually got this shirt from there. And I am just like looking through clothes and he's like, "So what do you like wearing?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of, I'm all over the place. I'm kind of like a gender neutral style." And, he's like, "Oh, work, work, work." He's like, "I'd like to see you in some skinny jeans so you can hug that cock." I've chopped off my organs in name of the monastery and I am dedicating my life to my deity. What cock? I just kind of look at him and I'm like, that's a way to put it. And I just keep like kind of like sifting through this rack and he like puts his arm over me again. And I'm just like, dude, I just met you. Like, I don't count interactions on a dating profile as meeting you. I really don't. And like, I understand if he was trying to put like his personality very forward. Like, I totally understand that. But if your personality is like that and you're putting it forward right then and there, maybe not. Maybe not. And so I'm just like, okay, I'm getting really fucking uncomfortable at this point. And so I'm just like, "Can I go to the bathroom?" And he's like, "Yeah." So then we go to the bathroom and I like am about to go in the bathroom. I think he almost follows me. I don't really remember. It was just like I actually don't even remember if he was trying to follow me. But anyways, I go in the bathroom, I pee, and I'm just like, I either need to stay in this toilet for like 30 years and rot and die, or I need to go back out there and just kind of like, I don't know, be really boring. I was like trying to be as boring as humanly possible. I'll be kind of honest. Like, I literally could not figure out for the life of me what I wanted to do in this situation. So I'm just like, "Can we go grab a snack? I'm kind of hungry." So we go downstairs we go downstairs in the mall and I get Wetzel Pretzel. I mean, that's kind of like a, whatever. And, he starts sharing, we're like passing it back and forth. And he's like, "So, like, what are your hobbies?" And I go, "Oh, we're like writing music, video games, I really, really enjoy reading." And he's like, "Oh, what kind of genre?" And, I tell him I really like horror and like whatever. And, he's like, "Oh, that's cool." And then I was like, "Okay, and what about you?" Keep in mind, okay, I'm gonna give you a scene here. So there is the cinema here. There is a children's playground here. This is like up down view. And the Wetzel Pretzel's here. So in between us and the Wetzel Pretzel is a kid's playground. And he's like, "I'm a professional mooner." This is where the moon comes in. I go, "What?" Because I've never heard of that before. Literally never in my life. And he just fucking pulls his fucking pants down, reveals his fucking jock strap, and just starts shaking his ass and then pulls it up. He's like, "Yeah, I do that professionally." And I'm like, what in the motherfuck? I'm literally standing here like this. He just flashed his ass in front of a fucking playground full of children. Yeah. So now the jokes were starting to make a lot of sense. I actually think he was a registered sex offender, but that's besides the point. And I'm just like, oh wow, please don't do that again. And he's like, why, you don't like it? And I'm like, there is a children's playground like right next to you. And he's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I can go do it in the parking lot later if you want me to. And I'm like, maybe, we'll see. And so we're just walking around at this point, and I'm just getting really uncomfortable. I literally almost wanted to cry. Like, I was publicly embarrassed. And so the fuck is going on outside my door? I don't even know if you can hear it. There's like the animals are running, girl. And so I'm just like trying to figure out a way to get out. I'm just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to physically interact with you. I just want to go the fuck home. And I'm just like, wow, it's getting late. Thank God it was getting late, by the way. It was like 9 o'clock. And so I'm just like, wow, it's getting really late. And he's like, unfortunate. Do you want to like come over to my house? And I'm like, I just met you. I don't really want to come over to your house. And he's like, oh, that's a shame. That's fine. And so he was like, I would have showed you more of that moon. Please let it be a fucking new moon so I don't have to fucking see it. I am just fucking, I'm over it. I'm so over it. And he's like, do you want to like come to Walmart with me? And I'm like, he actually said that, by the way. I'm literally not fucking kidding. He literally asked me if I want to go to Walmart with him in his car. And I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel safe. He's like, I'm not going to like rape you or anything. How the fuck did we go from A to B? We actually went from A to like Z. How the fuck did we go from here to here? What fucking God's world did I ever fucking say that you were gonna do that to me? I'm like, well, I never said that. And he's like, okay, like you or whatever, or like kidnap you. And I'm like, I never said that either. Again, how the fuck did we go from A to like Z or Y or like Q or some shit like that? Like what? How? What in what assumption? Like the final one, sure. Like, yeah, you can assume that. What about fucking and did you get from that? I'm just like, it's really late. I don't really get into cars with strangers. I just want to kind of go home. And he's like, okay, that's fine. He's like, let me walk you to your car. I was like, no. I told him no, but he still followed me anyway. I had a taser ready to go. I was like, if he does anything, bitch, I'm tasing the fuck out of his dick and I'm running. We go to my car and he like vapes and he's like, you want some? And I'm like, I don't do that. And he's like, wow, do you like drink or anything? And I'm like, no, because I don't. Like, truthfully, honest to God, I don't vape, drink, smoke. He's like, fair enough. We get to my car and he's like, all right, well, you have a good day, Poppy. And I'm like, you have a good day too. It was nice meeting you. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. And he's like, oh my God, it was nice meeting you too. Here, let me give you a kiss. This bitch just blew his whole ass smoke into my fucking face. And so I just get in my car, I roll down my window a little bit and I go, have a good day, and I drive off. After that, he just started spam texting me like, wow, what did I do to you? Like, wow, you were so fucking rude. You're the rudest person I've ever met. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay. I blocked him after that, and I don't think we've ever spoken since. So there you go. That is by far the worst date I think I've ever been on in my life. I've been on way worse relationships. If you want to hear me talk about relationships, I'm more than happy to do that. If you want to see more story times, let me know down in the comments below. I am more than happy to do them. I post every single Monday now. I'm back to YouTube officially. So if you want to see more content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Do your big one. Do everything that you must. And you can also go follow me on my other socials. I post all over there too. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Good damn bye.